Welcome to About Trout. We got the vise. Today we are tying a scintilla, also known as a bead back or a bead wing. There's a lot of ways. This is how I tie it. It's one of my favorite patterns from the trout are eating midges and they're looking up, especially in shallow water scenarios. So without further ado, let's tie this fly. All right, we're doing it. That's what it should look like when you're done. We got a Lightning Strike SE7 size 24 in the Renzetti Master Vise. We're just gonna start probably a half eye width behind the eye. Just a couple turns. For my thread, I am using Semperfli Nano Silk in 18-aught. It is legit. All right, so we got that thread base built about a half eye length behind the hook eye. And now what I'm gonna do is I have a piece of nylon going through a Midge size, D's is the company, D's Beads. So this is 6X nylon. I'm gonna double it over and I'm gonna have the nylon facing toward the eye of the hook. And I'll capture that just behind the eye. I'm gonna pull that tight and kind of futz with it. Highly technical term. So I'll just do a couple wraps to secure that. And I'm gonna pull these legs to get that bead to prop up. And this is why the 18-aught is really important. So then once I do that, I'm gonna come and grab a piece, the leg of this nylon closest to me, and just hit it with one little wrap. Grab the piece that's further away and make sure this bead come in front of the bead. Now I'll grab both and pull, and that should really seat that. And you can come and do a couple little wraps under the bead and get that thing to stand proud. Cool. That looks like an absolute masterpiece. So now we're gonna come in behind here, give that a cut, throw that excess material in the trash. Now we're grabbing ourselves some extra small UTC wire in copper. Just gotta pull some off the spool. Alright, cool. Now you don't have to add the wire, I just do it because I have confidence in it, but I really don't think it makes a difference. So we're just gonna put that right behind where the tippet is. Oop, pulled it out. It's all good. Take a deep breath. This is real fly tying. All right, and then I'm gonna move that wire to the top of the hook, and I'm gonna wrap down to right where it starts to bend, and I'm gonna wrap back up. And this is a macro lens, so you can see the taper. Now because I'm tying in front of a camera, I'm gonna do everything in my power to make sure these thread wraps are nice, or these wire wraps are nice and even. I could use the rotary feature, but I'm not going to. I don't really care about how many segments are there. If it feels good, it is good. All right, 2 little wraps. We're just gonna helicopter this wire off. Pop. All right, throw that to the side. Next part of the equation, we're gonna dub a little bit of thorax, or dub a little thorax with some brown Antron. So this is probably too much, but you just basically need a wisp. And then when you're rolling that thorax, just keep your thumb in one spot. And I like to pull my pointer finger towards my body. That's a lie. I'm pushing out with my thumb and pulling back with my pointer finger to get a nice tight rope. And then you can kind of wrap that, X-wrap it if you want. That looks good to me. So now I'll just spin the bobbin. I'm right-handed, clockwise to tighten up that thread. Gonna come right in front of the eye. For midges, I like to do 2 3-turn whip finishes. And then I'll pull the thread away from the eye. Trim that up. There it is. There is a beadback midge. This is one of my absolute favorite patterns for fish that are eating midges, especially when they're keyed in on midge pupa. There's a gas bubble. Those fish are moving. It's an excellent, excellent pattern. I tie it in black. I tie it in gray. It's an absolute staple in my box, but if I had one color, it would be chocolate. So let me know how this pattern works for you. They'll eat this anywhere there are midges, and I will see you guys on the next tying video. One love.